pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Christian Javier.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Tonight for the Dodgers. The second baseman.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Wide to kick the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
In the dirt, Lee down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now at the plate, Miguel Vargas. Foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Packed house here at Minute Maid. The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up there by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him in 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Line drive, and makes the play, and that's out number. Back here in Houston, and getting the start, Julio Urias. Going to be hard to top his last start, Siggy.
Total command last time out, scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
That one fouled off. Well struck left field. Outlet going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Siggy?
Well, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
That settles underneath it, and the inning is over. 3 go the Astros. We played an inning, no score. Back here at the ballpark, Mookie Betts will get us started. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Over to Abreu, and a quick out, number 1. The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Phải uống đâu vậy? Ý áp ôi trời, này uống đâu vậy?
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. Ryan Reynolds here.
Trời quá rồi, phải hiểu what the...
0-1.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. To do it for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Urias back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jeremy Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. So a man aboard. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Abreu. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play at the Belton Finals. Foul ball there.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And welcome back. And now, James Outman. The pitch. And there's the ball. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
In the dirt, blocked. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets under and pops it up. Bregman is under it. And now it's Max Muncy.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And there's the strike.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch, swing.
And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. on the ground. Altuve handles it. That's a third out. So the Dodgers back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the inning. So now the Astros designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, left field. And there's one down. Here's Corey Lee. On the ground to third. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you've got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
That's in there.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Here's Alex Bregman. And fouled off. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the second overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Siggy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Caught him looking for the K. So the Astros lead 1. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Miguel Vargas. Javier back to work. Strike 1. Strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance, so then back to the dugout.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Singy Mookie Betts, given the name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And it's foul away. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Tucker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely built your confidence out of the mound.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that's too high. to first, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half the fifth.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next to hit, Ryan Reynolds. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering misses, ball one. And that one missing low.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expected to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That one not close. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And 1-2.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the... We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Betts makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
The first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. That one ripped right center field. That's back. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Throws to second, and he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Betts hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Lee in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Can't glove it cleanly, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 2 outs. Fought off foul. Well, Siggy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice. 6 times a Silver Slugger. 3 times a batting champ. 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. Outlet makes the grab. And that's the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in Houston. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Alex Kirilloff. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there, And the count 1-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brinkman grabs it on the run. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And the first offering is not close.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And that one fouled off. Yoan. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
In the dirt. Lee gathers, goes to first, in time. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's Alex Brinkman on the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker, 26 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Up the middle, Vargas steps on the bag for the force, and that is back here at Minute Maid Park. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. Javier back to work. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu up and loosening in the pen. Neris getting cranked up. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on the batter.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Mookie now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Yeah.
Swinging a foul straight back. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. Tucker makes the grab, 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. And a pitch. And another ball. That one pushed foul. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ryan Reynolds waits on deck. Yeah, there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Reynolds stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Next one misses, and a count 1-2. This to center field. McCormick trying to get there. Makes the catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching the World Series on the show.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Reynolds trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. That's to third. Slings to first. And that quickly, 2 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every bat.
And that one finds its way through. And the postseason success continues for him. And now, Corey Lee popped up. Rojas under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 1 left for Houston. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Rafael Montero.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he deals. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And it's even up. The Astros have some action in their pen. Phil Mayton up and throwing. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Keep him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's never fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here comes Max Muncy. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Late that time at strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one misses. 2-2.
It's getting squeezed a little.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Dodgers go down quietly. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And here comes. And that's in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Could be extra bases. Here's the throw. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Into center. Beck settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the series, and that gives him the lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman under it. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hard hit to third. On to first. Play made, that ends the inning. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
And a pitch. Line and a base hit into right. Stepping in, Miguel Vargas. He's already homered in this game. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. 2-2 waves at that one.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And him way out front of the slurve.
There typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Freeman swings through it for strike one.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball pop. Freeman snags it for the second out. And now it's Mookie Betts. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Presley, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss, and get through this at bat.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And he's in the scoring position with two gone on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him.
I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
To third, not in time. He's safe. It's second and third with two gone. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure he's starting to feel the pressure right now. He can bear down and get out of this one. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Righty to the plate. Up the middle. No throw. He's safe at first. James Outman will hit next. Right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Or not, these are the...
And now everybody's running. It's a squeeze. And he's safe at third as two runs score in the play. Yency Almont on the pitch here.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the guys in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from.
Throws to first, third out. So coming into the game now on defense, Michael. Bush, he'll play second. Noah Syndergaard taking over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And first offering is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bounce to the right. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
And there's a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith makes the grab for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Michael Brantley. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. There's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Game plays are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. If you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. You know what? My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, amazing dude. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too.
Inside the show.